All right. What's going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum, and every day, Monday through Friday, we get together right here on YouTube and we live stream our process as we try to build ourselves a company which is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Last year we made just under 100,000. This year we're going for 250K, but let's see how we get there. And of course, we are working on building Pixel and Pixel Pieces, which is our Webflow template on Webflow template and component library. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome. Config keynote starting soon. Yeah, this is my introductory speech or spiel. There's always getting a few new people joining every day, so give them a little lay of the land. Okay, right. So we're going to get right back into building some of our banners, which we released a few of them yesterday, which is kind of cool. So again, we're just going to keep plugging away, trying to make our product better and trying to put more components out there to make, our product more valuable to people. So are we zoomed in here? I think we're pretty, am I on here? Yeah, we're pretty good. Okay. So let's take a look. Hang on. Where are we? Let's look at our Figma. So here's our Figma file. And I think what we're going to do today, we still have a few more different variations we want to put with the subscription form, but I think it'll be maybe a little bit more fun to do something like this, which has the actual countdown timer. So we'll design that one, which I think will be kind of cool. So we're going to make this very simple. Okay. So right here, I just have, this Webflow project is the actual one that has all of the components. See here, banner 1 through 8. This is number 9 that we're doing. And here's the cut and paste component or just the project where I use this to rename all the classes. So we're going to do that here because we can't rename it in the other project because then I'll just rename everything, which we don't want. So we're going to say without changes. Basically going this from banner 8 to banner 9. And this just keeps us from having to start from scratch every single time we develop a new component. Or at least a new banner anyways. Okay, here it's going. All right. That work? I don't like this here. There we go. And we just need to rename this one. Banner 9. Okay, so we're just going to take this and we're going to bring this into the actual component here. Page. All right, just change the button. We can fix that one. Button. And then his banner. Actually, we're not even going to have a button for this one. Okay, so this one is just going to be, we're just going to say whatever. Grand opening coming soon. Grand opening coming soon. And then we'll have our countdown timer. So let's actually just delete. I think we want to delete this one here. Right. So instead of starting from scratch, I've already actually built something like this in another project. So this is a project that I did for a client last year, and they had a 4-day conference that they had. And when they were getting registration forms and abstracts and all that kind of stuff submitted, I just built a little countdown timer, which is kind of pretty cool. So we're just going to utilize this timer and just kind of, purpose it for our needs here. So it's basically just done in JavaScript here. Let me put it in our actual project here, and then we can kind of maybe review it a little bit. So we'll embed it, and we're going to paste it in here. And we're going to we don't need to comment it out because we actually want it working. All right, let's close that. And let's just rename this code. We'll just say countdown timer. Okay, so if we look at the code here, basically, here's the start. I just have this for conference, but maybe we can put, maybe we should change it to end date or something like that. Well, let's, well, let's leave it at conference for right now. Okay, so you basically need to put in whatever your time is of when you want the countdown to start. And I have it at GMT -4. So let's just, which is just my time zone. So let's just, as an example, let's put it to, say we want to go down to our country's birthday, just for funsies. Okay, so 12 is midnight? I guess 12 would be 12. Okay, so here's to Canada Day. We want to have that. And I guess that's basically all we need to do. And so basically what it says is time remaining. It's just going to basically take the end time. Oh, hang on a second. What's taking the end time? Function, time remaining. And I think that's going to get initialized clock, which is the conference. What takes the end time right in here. Okay. Sorry, I have to get my bearings here. Okay, yeah. So this is basically going to take the end time and it's going to subtract what the date is right now. And then it's going to do some math to figure out how many days, hours, minutes, and seconds it's going to be until the actual end time, basically. And then it's going to take that and it's going to spit it into these elements here by the different classes here. Well, it's going to figure them out here and then it's going to spit them out here. Or it's going to actually, what is this doing? I think this is like splicing it in a format that has zeros in front of it. So it's like 0, 1 instead of just 1. And then clear interval, blah, blah, blah. And then update the clock every second, which is kind of nice. So it has that 1 second countdown. And then, yeah, and then we just initialize. Okay, so we need to make sure we have the right classes for everything laid out. And again, maybe to keep it, we can keep it so that we don't go too crazy. We can kind of just steal this code here and just rename all the classes, because this was last year. This was before I did any client first kind of nomenclature. And I was going with what Webflow would say to use, and like how to name the classes and using basically actual like plain English words with capitals. So we're going to copy this and we're going to put it in here. So here's our countdown clock. We have to drop some custom fonts. So that is totally fine. So one thing that we want to do right off the bat is just rename things here. So we're going to rename countdown days. We'll just go countdown days. And we'll rename this one countdown divider. And all right, so we have countdown number and then countdown and on just the days. So we have days, hours, minutes, and seconds, right? Do we want anything else? I think we just kind of want that. The days, hours, minutes, and seconds. Yeah, anything else would be too much. Like years, then if you have years, then I think your countdown timer is probably a little bit premature. Unless you're doing something really far off in terms of number of years until Star Wars actually makes a good movie or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So I think we can just leave that. Yeah, okay. Let's rename everything and then we can figure out if we want to design anything in a little bit of a different way. So countdown number. And then countdown label. In fact, I feel like we should almost rename these here. Countdown : Okay, so let's just go back in here for a second. Just look at the classes that we need. So get element by ID, and that ID is going to be countdown clock. So I think this probably has an ID of countdown clock. It does. Okay, perfect. So that's what we need. And then we have our IDs of days, hours, minutes, and seconds. And that's all we need to worry about. Correct. Okay. So everything else we can rename what we want. So, here. Before we do that, let's maybe do a little bit of styling here. So this is a little bit too big. Oh, that's the width. Right. I have a specific width so that they're going to take up the appropriate amount of space. So let's say we bold this. I don't know how big we need to make this. Relative height. Oh, right. So can we, oops, go back here. Redo that countdown label. Yeah, we can bold it. Again, we don't want to design things here. I think maybe the one thing we might want to do is put this a little bit darker. That's tough. Do we even want to do that? Okay. So we can bring this width down a little bit, bring these things a little bit closer together. I wonder if we even want this to be even a little bit smaller. And I think obviously we need to actually publish this or see this on the live site to see if it's working. So let's just check to make sure that's actually working. So let's publish it. All right, and let's have a look. Whoops. Okay, and there we go. So we have 4 days, 11 hours, 44 minutes, and 4 seconds until July 1st, 2024. So that's cool. I really like this. I don't know if anybody else has like any kind of countdown timers on their in their what's the word I'm looking for, in their component library. So hey, maybe we're one of the first to do that, which would be kind of cool. Oh, those ice cubes are loud. Okay. So I like that. But what should we do for the design wise? Banner, not text. I think we should wrap this around in a little bit of a container here. Banner 9, we'll just call it content. No, yeah, that's the content. Because what we want to do is we want to flex it. We want it centered, and we just want to be able to mess around with the gap between these two. And this one, with this close icon, I'm going to bring it to the top right off the bat for this one. So if we look at it, yeah, that's much better. Is this too big? Are these numbers too big? Let's rename these. We're going to put an underscore here for everything. countdown label. And then we have our countdown divider. And then a countdown colon. I don't know if this class is actually even necessary. Well, the whole countdown is displayed flex, so that's not bad. I don't mind that. And then each one of these has a specific width. Yeah. Oh, we have some different sizing here. Should probably actually make it a little bit smaller. It's good for here, but once we get down to here, I think here's where, oof, yeah, this one might be a little bit of a challenge. 0.75, maybe make that a little bit smaller. It's pretty much as small as we can make it. Yeah, I guess we could make this, well, if we make the number a little bit smaller, that's not really going to change much in terms of spacing. All right. I think we'll be good like this because people can design it for their needs. Yeah, I mean, as long as we have it 90% of the way there, right? I'll say here we may make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then this one doesn't have any spacing issues. Okay, so that's not so bad. All right. Okay. I think that's good, eh? Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm not missing anything. The only thing we're going to need is, of course, we could put a little bit of description here. Just change this date in order to update. Change this date to update when the countdown will be at 0. The countdown will stop, or will be at 0. Okay, so let's, for now, let's put in October 2nd. And that's a date that I need to remember. It may or may not be somebody's birthday. Okay. So this one has a close. I want to copy this. I'm going to go to the cut and paste here. Delete this. Clear out our styles. Just going to paste this here. This one I'm going to delete. I'm going to, now we need to duplicate this page. Yeah, duplicate. Banner 10, create. Delete that. Folders. Rename this one to 10. Save. And paste. Oops, no, I didn't cut it. Gotta cut it first. Oh, and I have to change this one, right? Copy, paste. Rename 3 classes in order to it's all these countdown ones. Don't rename that, please. Countdown, just countdown number is fine. Countdown number. And then countdown label. Perfect. That works just fine for me. Everything looks good. This is crouched quite a bit. How do we, we don't want that to overflow, so we want to make sure. We want to make sure that this breaks, right? How do we do that? Why is it not? Oh, because it's staying whatever the size is of this container here. Right. Maybe, do we need to put in, so that's width is 100. I think we need to say the max width is 100. We get the dates to fold, but just not the numbers. I don't think we want to. I think a user is going to need to decide what they want to do with this to make sure that it fits. And this is I mean, we're talking, this is a 300. Like, what is a super old phone? Like, most phones are going to be like, look at this. This is Pixel 2. This is iPhone 7, 8. These are like old school phones, right? Nexus 6 though here. iPhone 12 mini. But like super small. Like these are the old iPhone 5 and earlier. Like I don't even know what's here. NES. I don't know who's gonna be looking at this on their NES, right? This here is basically the smallest for all the still even older phones. So like Pixel 2 and 3, yeah. Yeah, so I think we're okay. So that was just here, setting the max width to 100%. Let's do that here. On banner 10 content, and then we'll go to banner 9 as well. Put that at a max width of 100%. Perfect. All right, so those are our two new banners. Let's just publish them right now so we can just have a look at them. And make sure, actually, one thing I think, what is the code here? This is October 2nd. What did I think it's the same for this one, or did I? Yeah, October 2nd. Okay. So if we take a look, yeah, there we go. Grand opening coming soon, 97 days. So pretty good. I like that. Now, one thing I want to say is that this needs to be adjusted. A little bit less space at the bottom. Banner 9. Same thing here. Make it the same. Just have a quick look. Now, looks good. Perfect. Love it. Okay. So how are we going to screenshot this one? So I know we basically want it to be, I think it was like 850 pixels. Get to about 850. Let's try this. All right. Now we just need to take pictures of the actual components. Okay, new version, yes, but not right now. Thank you. Open recent. All right, and let's paste. There we go. I think that looks pretty good, except the one thing that I want to do is I'm going to have to cover the X. I wonder, actually, hang on. Let's just save this. Export. This is banner 10. Maybe we'll do different numbers and different times for the different banners. Let's change this one to... No, I like them being the same. Where is... Let's go back here. And let's grab a screenshot of this one. Yeah, there we go. Export. Banner 9. Okay, great. So now we have our new banners. Now there's a couple other variations that we have with the countdown clock. And yeah, I kind of like this here as well too, where excuse me, things are a little off to the side. Or there's not off to the side, but there's 2 columns here. Let's design that one next. And I think we'll just use this one here. And we're going to call this one banner 11. Actually, there's something wrong with this one. Something wrong with this one. I feel like I'm missing something. So let's remove all these styles. Let's go here. Interesting. The height is different. I wonder what the difference is. Why the spacing is off. Something is off. Very interesting. Okay. Site migration failed. Oh, that's not good. While that's reloading, let's see if we can make our new one here, banner 11. Okay, this is kind of frozen here. Let's see if we can refresh it. Okay. Let's clear out everything here. Let's try that again. Oops. Copy. Paste. Oh, excuse me. All right. Doesn't look like it's going to fail this time. Perfect. Rename this one banner 11. Okay. So we can definitely copy it. Delete from here. Paste in here. Right, it's renaming 3 classes to avoid conflict. which class is right. It's just renaming the whole countdown. And I think countdown number, yeah. Countdown number, and then countdown label gets renamed. Okay. So the code is going to remain the same. All that's going to be the same. The only difference, well, I mean, there's going to be significant difference here in the actual content. So we have banner 11 content. I think what we want to rename this one is we're going to rename this one to container. And then we're going to wrap this around in a div, and we're going to put another text block here. And in this whole container, we're actually going to flex it this way. Is that horizontally? I think that's horizontal. Yeah, horizontal. And then we're going to, I think we're just going to space between, right? Yeah, I think that's good. And I think we're actually going to put it, the width, we're going to want it to be 100%. So it'll span the whole width. And of course, it'll adapt to the screen. So here in my little demo, we have this kind of text here. So grand opening coming soon. And then what else do I have? Be like, yeah, join us this October when we launch the coolest new product you've ever seen. Click here to learn more. And then we could have this just be a simple link. I'm going to call this one banner 11. This one we'll call content. In fact, instead of putting this as text, I'm going to put it as a paragraph, actually. Copy, paste, delete this. Banner 11. Actually, this one will be banner 11 title. And it's banner 11 text. There we go. And this content, I'm also going to flex this way and put a little bit of spacing in between the top and the bottom. And this one is going to have no margins on the bottom. Okay. And we want to have some spacing in between. I guess the question is, how much spacing do we want to have? And I guess it also kind of depends on the size. It depends on the size of the text, and yeah. I think that's good. I think 3 is plenty. If we just have a quick look here, yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I like it. Breakpoint switched. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, copy this. Delete here. Oh, actually, no. There's one last thing that's missing. go to banner 10. We'll need our close icon here. Okay. Banner 11. Oh, keeps renaming things to avoid conflict. So let's just remove our styles so that we won't have any conflicts when we paste this. Okay, and the only difference is we want to throw this in here. This is going to be 12. All right. I'm going to rename this one to 12. Rename this one to 12 as well. Okay. And then we'll take this. We're going to copy. And duplicate this one. Banner 12. Create. Delete and paste. 4 classes renamed this time to avoid conflict. Banner 11 icon. Ah, crap. Let me delete that. And copy. Paste. Okay. So you just need to be regular countdown. Countdown number. And label. Countdown colon. Yeah, everything looks good there. Make sure this is proper. I mean, that's all set to the same. Countdown still has its proper ID. Yep. This one just has the close icon, which is perfect. It's what we want. All right, let's publish this one. All right. So this is 11. And we have 10. Perfect. So let's go to this small one. All right. Take our screenshot. Okay. Save this one. Banner 11. 12 here. Take a screenshot again. Really try to make it pretty much the exact same size. This one's it's like a little bit smaller, like a tad. There you go, that's about the same. Okay. Export, banner 12. Okay, so we got 4 new banners. Let's go into pixel pieces and let's add them. So if you go into our statistics, so we're gonna add 4 new banners, or 4 new banners. Yeah, well, 4 new banners, which is 4 new components. So we're up to 112 now. And if we go to our component categories banner, that's gonna be a total of 12. So let's save that. And let's go to our components. And we're just gonna copy this one to start with. I'm gonna save it. Oh, you know one thing that we haven't done yet? Yeah, we haven't made these ones responsive. I think 9 and 10 are fine. It's, or 8 and, no, yeah, 9 and 10 are fine. It's 11 and 12, which we haven't reviewed yet. Okay, so, because yeah, when we get to here, here's still good. I think it's when we're on here, yeah. This is when we want to do this vertically. And our distance is going to be a lot smaller. And that looks good. That looks good. Yep. That's basically all that we need to do. Except I probably align it like this. Not that that really makes a difference, because there's only 2 elements here. So down and 1. So if we go to 12, this container here, that's down, center top, and 1 like this. Perfect. Perfect. So, new component, banner number 9. I think with the iframe, we have that 9 right there, 15 REM. Maybe we can say, is this one free? Maybe it shouldn't be free, but maybe it should be featured. We should have to take a look at what's being featured and what isn't. 1509 and thumbnail. I think it's just on the desktop. right. Banner with a customizable countdown timer. Set your end date in Webflow embed element, and the component does the rest of the work. Something super simple like that. And let's just save that. We're going to go to all our components. We're going to publish them again. We need so now we're live. Just give this a refresh. Go to 9. And oh, actually, no, we don't need to do it there. It's here we need. Banner 9. Right. Copy from here. Copy. And paste. Let's copy that. And save. All right. New component. Banner 10. Banner 1510. Iframe URL is 10. 15 rem. Create that. Go back here. Copy. Banner with a customizable countdown timer. With close option. Right. And let's get the code. Copy. Go back. Paste. Copy. And paste. Banner 10. And save. Good, good. Let's copy this one. Cancel. Yeah, new. Couple more to do. Banner 11. This is banner 1511. Oh, not that thumbnail. This thumbnail. A banner with cut. Banner with promotion. Details area. And with promotional details. Yeah. Simple enough. Iframe height. Maybe this one needs to be a little bit bigger. Whoops, I hit enter. That's okay. Copy. Paste. And let's go to 11. Copy. Go home. Copy. So much copy paste. The life of a programmer, developer, professional cut and paster. And save. On the last one. Banner 1512. Nope. Banner 12. Featured sort order description. All right, JSON code. Let's get our code. Copy. Back. Paste. Just looking to see if I can see the class name. I didn't see it there. Usually you can see it somewhere pretty quick. Look for like a banner 12. Banner 12, there it is. Okay. JSON code goes there. Let's create that. And then copy. With promotion details. Customize a countdown timer and a close option. All right. So we have 12. We have all our banners here. They're looking okay. Yeah, they all look good there. So let's give this a publish and let's see if it's working. I am logged in. Okay, there it goes. Takes me to here. Banners, 12 banners. So we just did 9, 10, 11. So let's copy number 10. Let's go to our cut and paste. Okay, looks good. And let's go to our 12. Copy this one. Paste. Yep, looks good. And we'll go into banner 11 and we'll see if we can copy it from here. Yeah, so this is nice. It actually shows, you can see the actual countdown when you're on this page, which is really, really nice. It's actually working. Cool. So we'll go to copy. This is number 11. Paste. There it is without the X. Awesome. Really digging it. The only thing I'm not digging is the color, the light color of the blue and the gray. I figure it'd be nice if there was a way that I can kind of change that. But that's kind of nitpicking things here a little bit. But cool, I'm happy. So 12 new banners, I like it. And I think we have like a bunch more that we can do as well too. So that's going to be good. Like each one of these ones we can add. Like if we add the first name field, that's 4 different ones. If we add first name and last name, those are extra ones that we need to do. And I think even in here, yeah, we have like only 13 hours left, or just like a one off kind of banner like this. Lots of different things that we can do, just the different variations to give people a really good, kind of take what you want and run with it kind of thing, I guess you can say, right? So that's what we're aiming for. High quality and high variability as well too. Right. So looking good. That's cool. I hope people like these the ones with the countdowns, because I think they're really cool. Because if you take it and you copy and paste it, and you go here, it's, you only have to update this thing. The only thing is, should I change this to say something different instead of conference? I didn't update this. Yeah, we could. Yeah, I guess we can think about it, but for now we'll just keep it at conference, because if it is a conference, that kind of makes sense for it being a conference. But I don't know how most people are going to use it. It's tough to say what most people are gonna do. So maybe it could just be something where it is like end time, except I'm using end time over here, because that's getting passed in as a variable from the initialize the clock here, the ID and the end time, which is this conference right here, right? So yeah. Yeah, we'll think about it. We can switch it, and then we'll have to update the code. No, let's do it right now while we're here. What do we call it? So we'll just say custom end time or event. Let's say event end time. Or let's say but my event end time. We'll just say event end time. I think people will. It's pretty clear. I hope. But not here though. We need to do it here. I need to do this for all. For all of them. Save and close. And banner 9, last one. Okay. So they should still all be working. We just double check. Yeah, still looks good. Let's refresh. So the one thing we're going to do is do this whole rigmarole all over again. Copy. Components. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Not very exciting, I know. What did we just do? We just copied number 11. Sometimes to be successful, I think you just need to do the boring stuff. Just like over and over and over again. Okay. Okay, published. Let's refresh all of this. And let's go back to 12. What's going on? Banner 12. And let's just take a look at this. Event end time, event end time. Perfect. So looking like it's working, or that it worked. Let's just do one last one on number 9. Paste. Event end time, event end time. Perfect. And of course, still working. Boom. All right. Very nice. Pixel pieces. One step closer. Explore more components. That takes me to all. More components. Breadcrumbs, more components. And then to 12. Cool. Right, so we only show 50 at a time. Okay. Yeah, super happy with how everything is turning out. Okay, excellent. All right, so that's going to be it for me for today. So if you like any of these components, or you like any stuff that we see here, I would just love it if you just click here, join for free, and you can come in and you can get access to, I can't remember exactly how many components. I think it says 20, but maybe it's 30 now. I'm not sure. But anyways, go with what it says here. Access 20 components, and it's completely for free. And I'd love to get your feedback on what you think about the components that we have here. And if you want to have access to more stuff, and you just really want to help and be part of me testing things and really using this for your own projects or what have you, just send me an email or just reach out to me. Just message me here on YouTube, and I'll get you access for free if you'd like. So just let me know and say, like, just tell me that you're really interested in helping me test out the product. And so we can get to the level that it's going to be just like the most amazing Webflow component library to ever exist. Happy to have you be part of the team and helping us get there. So with that being said, I'm going to end it here for today. Another 4 components down, which is pretty good. Happy about that. And we'll be back here tomorrow with another stream, maybe building some more components. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll see what the day goes and what everything, what things that come to the table, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Thank you for all the likes and everyone just engaging and subscribing. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for all your support. And as always, we'll see you back here again tomorrow for a brand new stream.